Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Wamuchomba is one of the members of parliament who have decided that the only language she's going to speak to this government is through mass action. She made a decision that the only way for these people to hear you is when you come out and demonstrate. So yesterday he was leading a mass demonstration in Githunguri constituency in an area called Githinga, where police officers are abusing young girls, minors, sexually, to an extent of even impregnating them. So she decided to take it to the street and defend young girls, stand with the mothers, stand with the fathers, and the community at large against the police officers. This mass action was live streamed on her Facebook page, live, and this is what she said on her social media. The pain of a mother is never assumed, especially when it touches on abuse of children. As a mother today, I joined parents of Githinga town to press for justice on a case involving a senior security administrator who is alleged to have sexually abused young girls, minor, and impregnating them. This high-profile case has been reported to the county commander, Kiambu, with whom we have hopes of fair investigations. As such, we demand the arrest of the said suspect with immediate effect, as well as protection of the naive girls and the voiceless parents. She has tagged FIDA, DCI Kenya, Child Fund International, Children Welfare Organization, and all those together we stand for our rights. Another post in the live stream here: in solidarity with the people, I hereby join protest against police abuse and defilement at Githinga. As a leader, I have always vowed to stand for the voiceless against ill behaviors, regardless of who is responsible.
Yes.
Now we are continuing the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers and anyone who comment, I must say thank you so much. And again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, you see, Wamuchomba being in UDA party, it means if there's an issue like this one, in case she's in good terms with the UDA, she just needs to make a phone call and then things start working from ground like that. Or keep quiet because you are a part of this government and try to sort out this problem chini ya maji. Ama uwacha hivyo. But because she stood with the people during the financial bill and said no, in as much she knew that they might not win in saying no, but she decided to be that voice that will speak the truth to the government. Because of that, the connection within UDA for her, it might not be there. Because now she has been profiled as a person who is the only one in Mount Kenya against the bill. That's what Gachagua said. And it was also meant just to demean her and try to silence other members of parliament who would want to stand out in the manner in which he was also doing. So the only way for her to speak is through this kind of arrangement, organized protest. Every mistake you see in the county, you organize protest and let everyone know what you stand for and let you speak for the people right on the ground. And you can see from there, this is a woman leader who is gaining popularity in her own constituency. Remember, this is not a woman rep whereby she is vying for a position competing with the other women. No. This is a member of parliament representing a constituency where she is fighting with the men to capture the seat. So she fought a very hard fight to become a member of parliament, not a woman rep. And now she's here, a woman who has a stand with what she feels is right, rather than speaking the music that Gachagua and Ruto would want to hear in their ears. And I was surprised to see the language in which Wamuchomba is using on ground. If you listen to that soundbite, you will hear saying that people power. That's the language. You see, this is what has always been used in Azimio. Power belongs to the people. That's what she's trying to say here. Because once you hear a leader talking about the power and in reference to the people, then you know this is a person who is against that regime, because the regime would want to make a perception that like that they are in power and they control power, so they are power. But Wamuchomba is talking about people power. Nguvu na uwezo imewekwa kwa wananchi. So if you hear Wamuchomba saying wananchi power, siyo ni yenye babu yule anasemanga kwa Azimio. Siyo ndio Nuru Okanga huwa anasema. Na siyo ndio watu wa Azimio wengi wametumia hiyo maneno. So, you see, this is a woman who has made that decision that I will be with the people. And this is how Wamuchomba becomes a threat to someone like Rigathi Gachagua. Because Gachagua, you want to be that voice of Mount Kenya region. But then how do you become the voice of the people when you are in line with the system that want to oppress the same people? You will never be their voice. So Gachagua is sitting from being the voice of the people on the ground. Wamuchomba started from Githunguri. She's going to be the voice of, the whole county, that is Kiambu, and she will raise above all voices in Mount Kenya region, and she'll be at the same level where we are seeing Martha Karua. You don't have to agree with everyone. You just need to stand for something. Defend the people. Be the voice of the people. So we are seeing here an OCS who is abusing young girls. It means these are school children, maybe in high school or primary, because you're talking about minor sexually abused to an extent of impregnating them. Gachagua used to speak to police. Where is he? Now the case is on with the county commander. So they have to deal with the case. But again, she has to come out, and you see she staged this protest right at the police station to speak to them, to ashame them, because the issue was that you make this allegation at police station to ashame this individual so they can try to limit their appetite towards young women. Young girls, by the way. Which women? The young girls. That's why you see they're in a police station, and people have come out in their numbers. So it means, you see, an OCS has even threatened parents. Parents cannot speak. A community cannot speak. You're being intimidated, and your children are just being wanatumika vibaya in society. Sababu ya njaa. So you start to coerce them with small gifts. Some even they are being threatened. That's why you see she's coming out to speak for the voiceless women. Put those officers on notice. I don't know how you become a leader when you turn against the people you need to protect. Such an OCS should have been suspended and fired already. The question is, where is Kithure Kindiki? When the girls in Githunguri are being sexually abused. Kithure Kindiki is focusing on how to deal with the politicians who are demonstrating, how to deal with the peaceful demonstrators when they speak their mind. But when such heinous activities is happening in society, Kithure Kindiki is nowhere to be under about this. Those officers should be reprimanded. They must be stopped. So Wamuchomba is here to protest against a regime, against a system, and to stand for the people. And these are the people who are going to put this regime on check.